Hello students, I hope you all are fit and fine at home. Welcome in SST class day 1. Today we are going to start lesson 15, our industries. Now I am going to give introduction about our industries. The resources provided by nature fulfill most of our needs. Many of these resources, however, cannot be used directly. Can we use wheat, cotton, tea leaves, logs of wood, and iron ore directly? No, we cannot. This is because they are raw materials. We need to convert them into finished goods such as bread, clothes, tea, furniture, and utensils before we can use them. Raw materials are converted into finished goods in a factory. The process of making a particular product using machines in a factory is called an industry. Raw materials, machines, power supply, human labor, money, and transport are some things needed to set up an industry. Let's discuss the big picture of this lesson. I am going to give introduction of lesson our industries, under which I will discuss agro-based industries, cottage industries, small-scale industries, large-scale industries, and textile industries. Now in today's class, I will discuss introduction of industries and different types of industries like agro-based industries, cottage industries, small-scale industries, large-scale industries, and textile industries. So children, at the end of today's topic, you will be able to know about our industries and its types. Let's discuss the terms of today's topic. Number 1, industry. Large factory that produces a particular good. Number 2, raw materials. Natural materials needed to make a product. Number 3, agro-based industries. Industry that depend on agriculture for their raw material. Number 4, cottage industries. Industry that are set up by family members at home. Number 5, small-scale industries. Industry that employs few workers and use small machines. Number 6, large-scale industry. Industry that employs thousands of workers and use large machines. Now let's start reading. Development and progress of a country depends on how well the available natural resources are put into use. Natural resources means the resources that we get from nature. Most of the resources available need to be converted into usable products. Converted means changed. Wood, ores, cotton, and wheat cannot be used directly because they are raw materials. Raw materials means natural materials needed to make a product. We need to convert them into finished goods to be able to use them. Industries help us to convert raw materials into finished products. Agriculture and industries are the two aspects of a country. Agriculture means farming. Industry means large factory that produces a particular good. They complement each other and help the country develop. Complement means a company. Now I will explain this paragraph with the help of these pictures. Development and progress of a country depends on how well the available natural resources are put into use. Most of the resources available need to be converted into usable products. Wheat, cotton, wood, iron ore cannot be used directly because they are raw materials. We need to convert them into finished goods to be able to use them. Industries help us to convert raw material into finished products. Agriculture and industries are the two aspects of a country. They complement each other and help the country develop. Let's continue. There are many types of industries. They are grouped based on the equipment, raw materials used, and on the number of persons employed. Equipment means tool, employed means engaged. Now see students, there are many types of industries like agro-based industries, cottage industries, small-scale industries and large-scale industries. Now let's read agro-based industries. Agro-based industries. Industries that depend on agriculture for their raw material are called agro-based industries. For example, the textile industry depends on cotton which comes from the cotton field. So children, what are agro-based industries? Industries that depend on agriculture for their raw material are called agro-based industries. For example, the textile industry depends on cotton which comes from the cotton field. Now next is cottage industries. Let's read. Handicrafts are made by artisans from the materials available locally. Handicrafts means handmade items. Artisans means craftsmen. A small number of persons are employed in producing these handicrafts. Employed means engaged. It mostly involves the members in the family. Only simple tools are used and no mechanical power is used. Mechanical means machine-like. Usually this industry is set up in their own homes. For example, pottery, handloom cloth, leather goods and toy making. Now children, I will explain cottage industries with the help of these pictures. Cottage industries are set up by people in their own homes. A few people work with simple tools and use raw materials available nearby. Such industries are weaving cloth, pottery making, basket making, leather goods, and toy making. Now next is small scale industries. Let's read. Utensils, hosiery, garments, electrical and plastic goods are made in small scale industries. These industries employ a few workers and use small machines. Hosiery means items such as stockings and socks. So students, what are small scale industries? Small scale industries employ a few workers and use small machines. People work in a small factory. They make utensils, hosiery, garments and plastic goods. Now next topic is large scale industries. Let's read. These industries employ thousands of workers, use large machines, produce goods in large scale and require skilled labor. Skilled labor means trained labor. These industries are generally located near the place where the raw material, labor and sources of power are available. Raw material means natural materials needed to make a product. Let's continue. Most of them are located either in a city or near a city. They are based on modern methods of production. So the goods produced by them are cheap. Cheap means not expensive. Textiles, iron and steel, refineries, chemical plants, automobiles and railway engines are some of the large-scale industries in India. Refineries means a huge factory where crude mineral oil is made pure. Now I will explain large-scale industries with the help of these pictures. Large-scale industries employ thousands of workers. A large number of goods are produced with big machines. Highly trained workers are needed. Large-scale industries include textile mills, iron and steel plants, oil refineries, chemical plants, automobiles, and railway engines. are some of the large-scale industries in India? Large-scale industries are generally located in areas where raw materials and power are easily available. I hope today's topic is clear to all. So your homework is reread today's topic. Do question number 1st and 2nd of exercise C. Do question number 1st, 2nd and 3rd of exercise D on page 104. Thank you.